Good evening. We will now call the meeting of the Beaufort County Board of Education officers for agenda setting of June 5, 2023 to order. This meeting is being conducted by a hybrid video conferencing. The meeting is also being live streamed on the school board's YouTube channel, which is www.youtube.com/@Beaufort County School Board. We need a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved, Madam Chair.
I second.
Thank you, Ms. Middleton. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. All right, the agenda is approved. We will now stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. We have a nice flag here. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. The meeting has been properly notified. First order of business is approval of the May 11, 2023 committee meeting minutes.
So moved, Madam Chair.
I second.
All right. The only issue I see is what we have in the packet is April 24th minutes.
April 24th.
Yeah, and
Oh, we sure did. Print out.
yeah, so let's postpone the approval of the May 11th meeting minutes until the next agenda setting, or you guys?
Yes.
Thank you. Now we're on to setting the June 13, 2023 board meeting agenda, and we have a draft in the packet. So this will be on June 13th, starting at 5 p.m. in the District Educational Services Center at 2900 Big Point Boulevard in the meeting. So we have our usual disclaimer at the beginning that tells people how to submit for public comments remotely or in person, and how to submit for the first session of comments and the second session of comments. And then if we're not finished with our agenda items on June 13th, we'll carry over and reconvene at 6 p.m. the next business day to finish the agenda. So first up is the executive session. And you can see here that we have the employment matters, that is the personal ratification report. And then we have safety, security, and technology for 3 schools: Okatee, Hilton Head Island Early Childhood Center, and River Ridge Academy. And then we'll be discussing the new Fieldhouse athletic scope and main building improvement for Hilton Head High School. Do you have anything further, Dr. R?
Yeah, I think I'm going to put on there a legal update on the pending legal matter.
Okay,
And I think it may just be one, possibly 2, but
okay.
at the moment we'll leave it like that.
So do you think the start time should be modified?
I would say, 4:30 just to be on the safe side. We got a lot of items on there.
Yeah.
I think that, just
Are
in
the
case.
committee members good with that? Ms.
Yeah.
Middleton?
I'm
Starting
fine.
So
I will-
starting at 30 because we quite a few items. Yeah, okay. All right. So then we'll go into public session at 6 p.m. We have our usual line items there: action out of executive session, the approval of the agenda, the pledge of allegiance, etc.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do we want, under a moment of silence, I know it's been a distance away, but the student that was killed on St. Helena, do we want to recognize that student?
Were they a student here?
Yes.
Yes.
So yes, that's right. Okay, so yes, so if you could,
So we
yes,
have
under a
to-
moment of silence,
Okay.
if you write those up, so I know exactly. There'll be 2 there, okay. Under points of celebration, Dr. R.
Points of celebration, we have the May Students of the Month for Northern Beaufort County and Southern Beaufort County. We have the 2023-24 Teachers of the Year and Support Staff of the Year. We have Whale Branch Early College High School Girls Track State Champions and Bradford Thompson Boys Discus State Champions. We have a life vac donation. We also have a couple of others. We have a robotics. There's about 4 robotics world championship teams that made it that far. Bluffton High School has a DECA world championship team. And then our very own district finance department received a finance award that I think is worthy of recognition. So we have quite a few items on points of celebration this time.
Okay. Alrighty. Then we're on to the public comments, the chair report. I'll think of that. I'm not sure right on the top of my head, but unless Ms. Middleton or Colonel Guyer have something they think we should address.
I don't.
Okay, all right.
Can
So-
we, before you go any further,
Yeah.
can you ask who's on the iPhone? If
Sure.
it's Ingrid? Or whoever is on the iPhone?
We have somebody participating by iPhone. Can you please identify yourself? You're muted, whoever you are.
Can y'all see me? This is Mr. Smith. Can you see me?
Yeah.
We don't see you. You're a black screen.
I'm talking about in terms of the, I'm talking about.
Yeah, you have, your name is next to your connection, but there's another iPhone. Are you using 2 devices?
No, I'm only using one. I'm only using one. They
Okay,
want to-
Thank you, sir. I don't know who it is.
I think it's Ingrid. She said technology will have a report, so I'm going to,
Ingrid, are you on the iPhone?
Fireflies AI.
Yeah,
Note
note
taker,
taker, Ingrid.
But there's another.
Or how about Wendy?
No, Robin, that was actually me that put the chat about technology, and I'm on the Zoom call. You can see me right there.
Exactly.
Hi.
Mr. Smith,
um,
your hand is raised. So I think,
should I?
Yes, my hand was raised. I was going to ask about, in terms of a lot of points of celebration, I was going to say, do we have points of celebration for the next meeting?
no, we're working on June 13th currently.
Right, and my point was, if we didn't have any celebrations that were dealing with staff, maybe we could hold some of those celebrations for the following meeting. Was I heard Dr. Rodriguez said we have a lot of points of celebration. I was going to say maybe we can hold some of them for the following meeting.
Disadvantage I see to that is school's out.
Yeah, I think the disadvantage is we might be able to capture some of these people now while they are still here before they go on vacation. The further we go into the summer, there's a better chance or a greater chance that we're going to lose their availability.
Well, how about maybe after the finance award? Maybe we can hold it to the next meeting.
I don't support that personally.
No, I think it's fine. We can
Yeah.
do it. It won't take long.
Miss Middleton, you wanna? Your phone? Okay, all right. All right, so we can't identify the iPhone user, but I guess it really doesn't matter in the sense that there's no executive session right now and this is a
Okay.
public meeting. Okay. All right, so we'll continue on to the committee reports, and it looks like we're gonna have 4: academics, operation, policy, and results. And
I will check with, Wendy put in their technology, but I need to verify with Ms. Boatright if we're
Okay.
going to have the technology committee report or not.
Okay, and I see you're gonna print out the motions for each
Yes.
committee. Yeah, I think that's good, be consistent. All right, anything on that section? Just put technology there for right now as a placeholder, Robin, and then if we remove it, we're fine. Yeah, thank you. So now we're down to superintendent's report.
Yep, under student achievement, we have a biology textbook adoption, discussion on the process. And then under fiscal responsibility, we have an update on the budget.
Sounds good. Now our big item of the evening.
Your board business action, I've placed the 2023 bond referendum on there so that we will have the results of all the cost analysis and come back with an update on that so that the board can make a decision on whether we move forward or not.
So that seems like that could potentially be fairly lengthy in a good amount of time.
Well, we covered a lot of it. There really aren't, the scope of the work really hasn't changed much. It's just, or at all, actually, it's really the same projects are on there. So it's really the updates to costs of the referendum. And so I think that's really the component.
Yeah,
I think.
that was missing.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, and then under consent agenda, we have,
Sorry,
sorry.
I've placed it under board business action so that the board has the opportunity to take action on it and make a decision.
Right, yep, sounds good. All right, and then we have for consent agenda, 3 sets of minutes. So now under future agenda topics, we have if you're here in person, you've got the summary table. So, oh, here you go, Angela, so you can see it too.
Oh, it's there. Yeah, thanks.
All right. Any of these, do you think there's more on the back too, on the second page? Pressing for this meeting?
I think the work session, a lot of work sessions.
Yeah, exactly. It seems like on the second page, like, yeah, it does seem to me like most of these are work session or a committee.
Yeah.
Like operations, legislative, yeah, okay. So it doesn't, is there any requests from the committee members to move any of these to a business meeting? No, Angela?
No.
Okay,
Now,
I agree. Yeah. All right. So that seems like that's our agenda.
Our discussion about the work session, do you want to add that to this agenda or not?
Sorry.
To take a motion.
August.
Oh, the workers work session? Yes, we need to have a plan though, not just,
Right,
yeah. So, all right, let's put it on there and we can always take it off, but I think the sooner people know, the better, as opposed to,
It would be,
so is that a board business?
yes, that would be board business, because we're changing the calendar. So just say, board business, just put August work session date, right? Yeah. That's good. There being no further business, we can adjourn by unanimous consent. All right. Thank you for all of you that attended.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye from Florida,
Oh, sunny Florida.
sunny Florida.